Hello everyone, Ender here, and welcome to the first official episode of Mod Reviews. And today, we'll be reviewing the Backpack mod for 1.12.2. Backpack 1.12.2 is a port of the original Backpack mod made for the early versions up to 1.7.10, which it was pretty simple back then. Now it's, well, extremely complicated, but I have everything set up here, so without further ado, let's get into it. So, the backpack the backpack mod allows you to basically make these backpacks, which allow you to just have more inventory space. They're actually pretty cool and actually extremely useful. And today I'm going to show you, and I'm just going to go ahead and give you a review of the mod while also showing you how to craft some of this stuff. So let's get into it. Let's first start by looking at what at so the backpacks. Well, okay, basically backpacks can come with three different tiers of leather and frames. Basically, you need leather, and you need some frames in order to craft these backpacks. So the three different types of leather is rabbit hide, leather, and tan leather. We'll talk about how to make tan leather in a bit, but then we can also look at how to make. But you also need to know how to make you know how to make stone rods and iron rods. These will allow you to make the frames. Now look over here. We have three types of frames. We have the wooden frame, which is the first basic tier frame. We then have the stone frame, which is the second tier, and we have the iron frame, which is the third tier. And also going back here, sorry, I mentioned this earlier, rabbit hide is tier 1, leather is tier 2, and bow leather is tier 3. And so now, and basically there are many combinations you can do with all of these. I mean, you can combine rabbit hide with all of you can do rabbit hide with this one, this one, and same with leather. You can do with the leather with the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Same thing with this. They all work with one another as long as if you don't have those certain resources on hand. And I would show you all the combinations, but there are just way too many of them to count. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the basic, the worst combination and the best combination because it's pretty cool. So, but before we get to that, I should show you how to make the tan leather. In order to make tan leather, you have to first make bound leather, which requires you to make it requires you to get 7 string and 2 pieces of leather, and you craft a table like this, and then you get bound leather, which then you can smelt down a furnace to get tan leather. With that said and done, I'm now going to show you how to make the the basic backpack, the small one. So we have a tier 1 backpack right here, and a tier 2 backpack. Like to note, if you're going to mess with all this mod in creative mode, you still have to craft the actual backpacks. You can't just pull one out from creative mode or else it won't open. So, let's show you. Let me show you what the lowest tier backpack looks like. That is like nothing. It's 6 extra slots, and to be honest, no one's gonna be crafting this. Not because it's super expensive, but because no one's gonna have 8 rabbit hide on them at all times. It's just not possible. And now for the highest tier of the small backpacks, we have an iron frame surrounded with tan leather, which gives you this backpack, which is pretty good. I think it's a pretty good sized backpack. However, it is technically a significant downgrade from the 1.7.10 version, which not only is just leather, which is not always like the leather without anything. It's just you put 8 leather in a crafting table all around the edges, and you get a whole extra inventory space. But whatever, I guess it's for balancing reasons. And it's not even that. I mean, it's not that bad to make, but still. But now this is where we get a little complicated because in order to make the next 2 tiers, the medium backpack and the large backpack, we have to look into making um these what are these called? What are these called? Pieces. So in order to make these pieces, you can make them like the other ones. You can make them in any way using the resources you have on hand. So if you want to, you can use the tan leather and the iron frame like what I have here just for the backs tier pieces. But you can use the wooden frame or the stone frame and you can use like leather and rabbit hide for all of these. They all work, and you can combine them all in many ways. So I'm just showing you the high tier ones because I mean you really want to see the same recipe just slightly differently. They all work, trust me. But now I'm going to go ahead and show you the lowest tier backpack compared to the highest tier. So these are both the same, except one uses both tier 1 and tier 2 materials, sorry, tier 1 top, tier 1 bottom for the medium backpack, and then tier 3 bottom and tier 3 top for the advanced backpack. I think this is the tier 3 backpack, so let's go ahead and show you the tier 1 backpack. So this is not that good, but it's a little better than the standard normal backpack, the low tier one, but it is not as good as the highest tier one. So I don't really see any reason to craft this, but you can still do if you want to. And this is the highest tier medium backpack, which is just basically another whole inventory for you, which is actually pretty nice. But now it's time for the highest tier ones. So unlike this one, which requires just a top and a bottom, this actually requires a middle. And again, the middle could be whatever you want. It could be whatever, it could be rabbit hide, it could be the bit frames, whatever, it doesn't matter. You could do whatever you want with it. But now, I think this is the tier 3, yep, so we'll go ahead and show you the tier 1, which tier 1 is just the same amount as a good small backpack, which actually isn't that bad, but for a big backpack, it's pretty awful. But tier 3, that's the max you can go, which is very interesting because medium backpacks actually didn't exist in 1.7.10 or older versions like 1.6.4, 1.5.2, whatever. But big backpacks did, and all we required was just 8 tan leather around a crafting table. The small backpacks were just 8 leather surrounded by a crafting table, so they significantly changed the recipes. Now, for the most part, this would be it. However, there is one more thing you can do with your backpacks, and you can dye them. So all you simply have to do is just take a certain backpack that you want, and then just simply put it with whatever dye you want. So, like for example, we have a top tier red backpack. It's red. We have the same thing with a medium backpack, which is blue, and then we have the same thing for a yellow backpack, which is yellow. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I wanted to keep this first episode of my reviews a pretty simple mod because I'm not really sure how well this is going to be received. But I hope you guys did end up enjoying this. This is my first ever mod review I've ever done on the channel, and I really want to continue to do more. I have some cool ideas for some mods I would love to do, so I hope you guys do want to see more of this content on the channel like this. If there's any suggestions you guys want to go ahead and ask me to improve, I will be sure to do so. And for anyone who really wants, who's really, complaining about the fact these aren't the actual craft recipes, I'm just going to show you this real quick. So you can't, these are the actual craft recipes. See, I wouldn't make a mod review if I was lying. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.